Hello everyone, I'm Dennis Cometti. Great to be back in Melbourne, a world leader in the number of people around whom you shouldn't make a sudden move. A reasonable turnout for this match. Accompanying me is Matthew Richardson.
Right, Dennis, today should be a great match.
It's dream time at the G tonight, and what a wonderful tradition this has become. The cheer squad's hard work is paying off. The banner looks great and everything is spelt correctly. Mind you, I'm the last man to ask.
Bulldogs bite and Bulldogs roar.
The banners look great as the players get set to run through them. Umpire tosses the coin. I can't wait for this encounter to begin, and I think the crowd would agree with me too. They're on the edge of their seats. My favourite time of the day, the first bounce.
Leadership, like coaching, is fighting for the hearts and souls of men and getting them to believe in you.
That play is as high-tech as a campfire. Ball up in the centre square. King really gets onto this one. Choose to kick it. Wow, what a nose for those loose balls. They can't seem to maintain possession. They simply handed it over. She kicks the ball forward. Almost a touch of synchronized swimming about that mark, minus the peg. A great effort. The ball is on the ground and it's picked up by Stevens. There's players everywhere, but somehow she manages to send out that handball. The ball has gone over the boundary line on the full, and over the boundary line she goes. That came off the boot with huge power. Oh, you can see she really loves taking a contested mark. Choose to kick it. Oh, you can see she really loves taking a contested mark. It's Edward Scissorhands. The ball mopped up is in her possession. She picks it up. Marked by Hope. Concentration comes out of a combination of confidence and hunger, so they tell me. Going for goal number one. Fantastic goal by Hope. She sinks her first goal. Good start by Collingwood.
Hope is very good off either left or right foot, so kicking off either side is not an issue.
King gets the tap. Clean hands with a difficult bouncing ball. They've conceded possession. Scoops up the bouncing ball. Brennan gets a nice bump from Stevens. She gets her hands on the footy. She shows the quick hands. She picks it up off the ground. Hutchins looking like a Manchester United player. That's a piercing kick from Stevens. Lamb with the mark. Let's have the shot at goal is as good as the delivery. Gets boot to high. A big run to take that mark. Looks like she panicked there, and the mark will be paid.
She slams it onto her boot. The mark will be paid. She doesn't want to take too long lining up this shot. The ball's up. Got the distance and the accuracy. The score's a level.
You can feel the intensity build as both ruckmen prepare for the bounce. The bouncing ball is controlled. There'll be a ball up in the centre square. The bouncing ball is controlled. We'll go to Richo for the stats.
You could slip a bit of paper in between these two teams on the marking stats. They're really that close. Both teams near equal in terms of kicking stats. Collingwood with 9 and the Bulldogs with 8. It doesn't get much closer than that. The Magpies appear relentless in their tackling with a total of 7, which is more than I can say for the Western Bulldogs on 2.
That's a unique spin on things, Richo. And here's the start of the second term.
Never give up, never give in. And when the upper hand is yours, you may have the ability to win with the dignity that you absorbed the loss.
Moves it quickly by hand. Chips it down towards half forward. She snuck away for an uncontested mark. Kicks it. Lambert takes the mark. A risky proposition from here. She'll need a big kick to make the goals. 35 metres out. Chalk up a goal for the Bulldogs. She sinks her first goal. The Western Bulldogs with only a 1-goal lead. You can feel the intensity build as both ruckmen prepare for the bounce. Stevens controls. She lays off the pass. They've conceded possession. Brennan clearly doesn't get enough attention. There'll be a ball up in the centre square.
King gets onto the ball. She takes the footy. She takes the footy. She grabs the footy. She kicks the ball. She takes a strong mark. She gets boot to ball. That's a nice strong mark.
She's put it out on the full. The ball goes over the boundary in the pocket. McIntosh kicks the ball out of the 50. A lovely drop punt. Great mark. A rushed kick. She had her eye on the ball all the way and she took the mark well.
The RC really wears her heart on her sleeve. She gets boot to ball. Strong mark there. Sending it on its way. Kept her composure then.
Sends it on its way. And the mark will be paid. Slams it on the boot. Great grab. Gets boot to leather. Great grab. Spears a low ball. Oh, you can see she really loves taking a contested mark. Gets boot to high. A good mark under the circumstances. Nice bit of power there. The ball goes over the boundary on the wing. Throw in from the boundary line. The ball has been thrown in. Lucky bounce collected. It bounced straight into her hands as if she'd called a puppy with a whistle. She surely won't miss from this distance. Hunt. Gets boot to leather. She had her eye on the ball all the way and she took the mark well. Gets the ball out of heavy traffic. Steady hands there as she holds that one. Time to see if there's anything interesting in amongst the stats.
The Western Bulldogs and the Magpies are close in handballs. Neither team appears to have a distinct advantage.
Insightful, Richo. Halfway through the game now, and I've enjoyed every second of it so far. Finally, the third term begins.
There are only two options regarding commitment. You're either in or you're out. There is no such thing as life in between.
The loose ball picked up. She's got the footy in her hands. Works it across the ground. She wins the contest. Garnett lets fly with a shot at goal. 45 metres out. Hope whacks one on the boot for goal. Hope just gets it through. That's 2 apiece. Umpire has the ball, ready for the centre bounce. King with the mighty fist. She controls the bouncing ball, gathers the ball, finding the running player. Wow, what a nose for those loose balls. It's been intercepted by the opposition. takes possession. The ball came out of the pack like a wet salmon. Handballs from the tackle. Gets boot to leather. She steadies now in front of goal. Keeps it close to the ground. Takes it well. She's perspiring like a pudding in a pot as she lines up to take this shot. Too far out to score, surely. She picks up the loose ball. Takes possession. Tackle, but gets the handball off. The ball in the hands of Blackburn. That was a sloppy handball. She's clearly been shopping at Clangers R Us. Gets boot to high. Great mark.
Lamb got a really good footballing brain. Sending it on its way. Stevens charges in with the bump. Lambert takes a shot. Only at the home. The Western Bulldogs are in front.
She has a few options. Hutchins playing on out of the goal square. Stabs the ball. And over the boundary line she goes. It's a good throw in. She gains possession. The spilled ball is collected. Takes possession. Scoops up the ball. Neves is starting to get a lot of the football. She gives the ball away. Moves it quickly by hand. White finally touches the footy. Stabs the ball. Takes that one strongly. Picture perfect drop punt. She wins the contest.
She gets boot to ball. Hunt takes a contested mark. She kicks the ball. Just wasn't able to grab it cleanly. She boots it. She takes a strong mark.
She surely won't miss from this distance. Time to check those stats.
Both teams near equal in terms of kicking stats. Collingwood with 30 and the Bulldogs with 25. It doesn't get much closer than that.
Thanks for sharing that with us, Richo. Both teams look like they enjoyed the three-quarter time break as we enter this, the fourth term.
It's not over when you're losing terribly. It's over when you quit.
Jams it on the boot. Great mark under pressure. Chips it down towards half forward. Blackburn grabs that one. Kicks it. Stuck the mitts out and held on to it. 40 metres from home. Shot at goal by Brennan. Brennan just manages to sink it. The Western Bulldogs with 7 points. You can feel the intensity build as both ruckmen prepare for the bounce. Huge leap. Stevens with clean hands for a difficult bouncing ball. Well, yes, she's a bully, but not a mean bully. She's more a teacher. Kind of woman who would take your lunch money and invest it for you.
King is an intelligent footballer. I love watching her play. She's great at dragging her opponent over to a one-on-one and creating ineffective two-on-one situations. That's a mark.
Clean tap by King, gains possession, finding the running player. Great mark under pressure. Trims the grass with that one. Taken by Garner. Picture perfect drop punt. Takes that one strongly. Gets boot to leather. Nice hands. Hastily kicked. Good mark on the run. Jams it on the boot now. Steady hands there as she holds that one. Trims the grass with that one. Great mark. Gets boot to high. Strong mark.
The Magpies have taken plenty of marks, but they haven't converted enough into goals. That's why they find themselves trailing. She boots it. It's a mark. Sending it on its way. She takes the contested mark.
Sends it on its way. Strong mark. Plays it across half back. Nice hands. Gets boot to leather. Over the top of the pack. Looks like she panicked there. A big run to take that mark.
Puts boot to ball. She claims the ball. The final siren is right around the corner. A nice contested mark.
Works it across the ground. Takes that one strongly. Boots it. It's a loss for the Magpies.
As a player, a small cog in a machine, the principle is competing against yourself first. It's about self-improvement, about being better than you were the day before.
Bulldogs through and through. Bulldogs bite and Bulldogs roar. We give our very best. But you can't beat the girls of the Bulldog breed. We're the team of the mighty West.
Final scores are 19-12. That's it for this match. Thanks to my co-commentator, Matthew Richardson.
It was great being here, Dennis. I can't wait for the next match.
Thanks for joining us. As always, it's been a pleasure. We look forward to seeing you back soon.